Ugh. Oh boy. Maxie and Archie made a huge mess, so now I have to be the one to go clean it up. And we're going to start that by going to Cinepolo City because that's where the situation is further escalating. And upon arriving here, we're going to see that Kyogre and Groudon are staring each other down. If this game was in 3D, I really wonder what this particular cutscene would look like. Well, not that cutscene. Well, sort of. This cutscene. Yeah, I think this cutscene would look pretty cool if the game was in 3D. Oh boy, if only there was a game like that, that'd be pretty cool. Oh shit, they're ramming each other. Even though it doesn't really look like they're touching each other, actually. But yeah, they are ramming each other. Also, you gotta wonder how Groudon is on that small piece of land there. But for Kyogre's case, well, since it's a water type and everything, well, it's all good. Anyway, I'm going to go heal up because of that trip to the C4 cavern from last video. Anyway, something about the horrid weather outside. You can also see that weather in Lilycove City and Maxie City, but for some reason, the people there, they don't seem to be fazed by the weather whatsoever. Their line of text is all the same. But as for the people in Cinepolo, yeah, their line of text has changed because of the situation that's going on outside. Everyone except for her because she's a moot tutor. But yeah, people in Maxie and Lilycove, yeah, it appears to me that they're not fazed by the weather whatsoever. I mean, if I saw weather like that, I'd be wondering what in the blue hell is going on. Anyway, I'm going to go put Tentacool and Tropius back in my PC since I don't need them right now. Well, I don't think I'm going to use Milotic or Ninetales all that much. Well, actually, I might use Milotic in the upcoming dungeon. We'll see. Anyway, before I continue with the story, I'm going to talk to the NPCs to see what they have to say about this whole situation. You've never seen them before, huh? You should really get out more often, so that way you can see other Pokemon that are not Magikarp. Okay, what about you? What do you have to say? All of a sudden, dark clouds boot up. I think I saw something like that in the anime, where the clouds were dark and it was really raining, probably because of Kyogre's drizzle ability. I mean, I know we can't see the sky in this game, but I'm pretty sure that's exactly what's going on. Okay, this kid is amazed at what he's seeing. I think he's a little too young to understand what's really going on. Okay, well the good news is at least I can still surf on the water here. Even though it looks different now that these two are over here. Okay, I can't go in between them or even interact with them. If I can go in between them, not that I could, I'm pretty sure I would get slaughtered because, yeah, those two absolutely despise each other. Anyway, Archie and Maxie are over here trying to get Kyogre and Groudon to calm down with the orbs, but it's not working. Yeah, these two are completely helpless at this point. It's clear to me that these two had no idea what kind of power Groudon and Kyogre possess. I know the extent of your power now. No, you clearly don't. Otherwise, you wouldn't be involved in this whole fiasco. Anyway, there's Steven over there. I'm not going to talk to him quite yet because there's some more NPCs I can talk to, like over here. Okay, this guy is cheering on both Pokemon. Okay, I don't know if he really understands what's going on, or the huge situation that's happening. Okay, this guy over here, I think he knows something about the ancient legend about Kyogre and Groudon's fight. Well, as we learned, this isn't the first time these two fought, that's for sure. Okay, what about you? Cinepolo City will get wrecked. Yeah, because of two individuals who want power. Please someone make them stop. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because Maxie and Archie are completely helpless at this point. Okay, only one more NPC and then I'll talk to Steven. Okay, what about you? Those two Pokemon aren't angry. Maybe they just hate each other. Who knows? Okay, now here's Steven, and he's going to take me over to the Cave of Origin, so that way he can have me talk to somebody named Wallace. Wallace was the former gym leader here, if you were playing either Ruby or Sapphire. But in Emerald, it's Juan. Yeah, the mentor of Wallace. Yeah, we're going to be fighting him later. Yeah, Wallace is the champion in this game, and Juan is the gym leader here, but if you were playing either Ruby or Sapphire, then Steven would be the champion. Yeah, this scene would look different if you were playing either Ruby or Sapphire. Come on, Steven, there's no time for chit-chat. There's a huge situation going on here. So yeah, if you were playing either Ruby or Sapphire, then whatever Pokemon you unleashed in either in the C4 cavern, whether it's Kyogre or Groudon, then you're going to find those either one of those legendaries inside the Cave of Origin. The Cave of Origin in this game, well, it's pretty short compared to how it was back in Ruby and Sapphire. It was a lot longer, and also you can find the HM for Waterfall in there. Not in this game, in Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, now he's going to send me into the Cave of Origin to find Wallace and tell him what's going on. Okay, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay, forget I said anything. At this point, I think I actually prefer going through the Cave of Origin in Ruby and Sapphire, since, well, at least I get my legendary right now. But as of right now, looks like I have to wait a little bit longer because, yeah, the storyline is really different in Emeralds. Which I guess is okay because it's a mass improvement. Okay, and here we are in the main room of the Cave of Origin, and here's Wallace by himself for some reason. Okay, I don't know if he knows what's going on outside. Yeah, if you were playing either Ruby or Sapphire, this is where you would encounter either Groudon or Kyogre. Okay, he's telling me about his life story. Wallace, we have a situation going on outside. We don't have time for that. Okay, so, yes, I think he knows what's going on now. Yep, definitely. So, oh yes, we're going to see some pretty poor story planning, actually. Yeah, he's going to talk a little bit about Rayquaza. And take a look at this line of text here. It said that it was Rayquaza that became the two combatants in the distant past. But didn't I hear that the orbs calmed them down, and Wallace here is telling me that Rayquaza calmed them down, so, whoa, which is it? This makes no sense. Okay, and here's something that I have a huge problem with. He's going to ask me if I know where Rayquaza is. Okay, I have three options in knowing where Rayquaza might be. The Cave of Origin, no, obviously, even though I'm pretty sure Rayquaza would fit well here. Mount Pyre, no, because, yeah, I don't think Rayquaza would fit well there because there's mostly ghost types there. Okay, I don't remember. Or should I say I don't know because, yeah, I'm not really supposed to know where Rayquaza is. Yeah, Sky Pillar is the correct answer. But yeah, here's the problem. I haven't even been to Sky Pillar yet, and I'm not even supposed to know it exists yet. I mean, there was that one NPC in Cinepolo City who did say a little bit about Sky Pillar. But yeah, other than that, I'm not supposed to know that Sky Pillar exists yet. So, how am I supposed to know Rayquaza is there when I haven't even been to the Sky Pillar yet? That makes absolutely no sense at all. Okay, something tells me this game has been rushed, because seriously, this storyline here, this makes absolutely no sense at all. I mean, I can't possibly know that Rayquaza is there, because I haven't even been to the Sky Pillar yet. Not to mention the fact that I think somebody on one of the water routes did say something about the Sky Pillar, allude to the Sky Pillar, but yeah, that's just it. I don't even know if the Sky Pillar exists or not, so what the hell, this makes no sense. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it since, yeah, there's no point in getting angry over it. Anyway, the Sky Pillar, it's a little bit different as to what you face in either Ruby or Sapphire. In Ruby and Sapphire, I think you only had to make one trip to the Sky Pillar so that way you can catch Rayquaza. But this time around, I have to make two trips here. One trip to go wake up Rayquaza to have it calm down Kyogre and Groudon, and then the second trip to go capture it. My first trip to Sky Pillar, well, it's going to be an easy one since, well, remember that Mock Bike puzzle all the way back at the Granite Cave? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that when I eventually come back to the Sky Pillar a second time. Yeah, I will admit that puzzle is kind of frustrating, but I'm not really sure if I really got the hang of it or not. But I'll tell you one thing, I'm really glad they got rid of that puzzle in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because seriously, that shit was really hard. Oh yes, the wild Pokemon here, they were a lot different in Ruby and Sapphire. I believe their levels were like almost 60 or something. Okay, and here's Wallace, who just unlocked the door to the Sky Pillar. You did notice that you left me behind. You can clearly see that I wasn't there. Come on, you're just making excuses at this point. Oh, now the situation's getting worse. Yeah, it looks to me like the weather is now coming over here. So yeah, I don't have any time to waste. I have to go wake up Rayquaza and have it stop Kyogre and Groudon from fighting. Okay, as soon as Wallace lets me through. Come on, Wallace, just let me through. The situation's getting dire here. Yes, I know. If you could just let me through already. Okay, yeah, certainly not going to fail you, that's for sure. Okay, well, good news is I can make it to Rayquaza in no time because that puzzle is not here at the moment, since we're kind of making a mad dash over to Rayquaza. But yeah, the wild Pokemon here, their levels were pretty high in Ruby and Sapphire, like almost to level 60. I mean, I remember encountering a Altaria here at one point, actually in Ruby and Sapphire, believe it or not, and that Altaria had, what was it? Sky Attack on it. I mean, yeah, Altaria is not a very good Pokemon in general, but yeah, seeing a Pokemon with Sky Attack on it as a wild Pokemon, yeah, that kind of caught me off guard, actually. But I'm pretty sure I'm not going to see that here. Okay, I'm just going to slow it down here so that way I don't go to that cracked floor all the way to the right. Okay, well, this was the easy part, but when we come back here, it's going to be a lot harder. Oh yes, I believe you can find Aerodactyl here. Oh yeah, speaking of which, there is right now. Yeah, I guess there's very few instances where you can find wild fossil Pokemon. I mean, the last time I saw that was in Sword and Shield. But other than that, I'm not really sure how you can get the other fossil Pokemon in this game. Not that I would want to get them anyway, since I don't think they're very good all that much. Okay, if any other wild Pokemon try to jump me, I guess I'll switch over to Milotic, just in case. Yeah, the Mach Bite goes fast, so yeah, it might take me a little bit of time to get to the top. Yeah, I will admit I did have a lot of trouble with that bike puzzle years ago because, well, I guess I didn't realize that I had to use the Mach Bite to get across those cracked floor tiles. But as of right now, I think I'm pretty used to it. Although, I'm not really sure if I would say I got the hang of it, but we'll see one way or another just exactly how I do on those puzzles when I eventually come back here. Okay, we finally made it to the top. Okay, and now we're going to wake up Rayquaza and have it go deal with Kyogre and Groudon. Oh yes, this is an outdoor area, so I could easily fly from here all the way back to Cinepolo City. Okay, Rayquaza's on its way to Cinepolo City, and that's where we're going as well. So I'm just going to sit back and have Rayquaza finish the job. Okay, here we are again, and now Kyogre and Groudon are still staring each other down, but it's going to be a little bit different this time. Yeah, even though they're still ramming each other, I don't think they did any significant damage to the city, because I'm pretty sure they could have done that. Okay, and now here comes Rayquaza from the skies to calm both those Pokemon down. Okay, I'm pretty sure I heard this music at some other point, I'm not really sure. Oh wow, the light's pretty. And on the third day, the heavens opened up, and a giant green lizard-like Pokemon flew from the sky to give a huge whooping on two behemoth Pokemon. And Rayquaza used Hyper Voice. It's super effective. Groudon and Kyogre have yellow stripes down their back, and now they're cowering away like ninnies. And I'm pretty sure this is how Rayquaza got Hyper Voice in future games. Okay, gotta wonder how Groudon is sinking into the water because it is a ground type after all. Okay, now everything's back to normal, so now let's see what these people have to say about what just happened. Oh yeah, Rayquaza was the one that stopped it all, even though I was told that the orbs were the ones that calmed down Kyogre and Groudon. Yeah, it seems to me that the game can't keep its shit straight. When the third Pokemon flew down, I feared the most. Well, you shouldn't fear because that Pokemon was there to help. Okay, now before I talk to those guys over there, I'm going to see what these people have to say about what they just saw this time around. Okay, the red or the blue one. You know, that kind of reminds me of Rock'em Sock'em Robots, but yeah. But that's not what that was all about. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy was telling me the same thing from before, but it's all blurred to me at this point. Okay, what about you two? Yeah, Cinepolo City didn't get wrecked. Yeah, not that it would anyway, since I think those two were just staring each other down. Okay, what about this guy over here? What does he have to say? That flying Pokemon came down from the sky and stopped the rampaging Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, I don't think I have a whole lot of time to talk to everybody on this point of Cinepolo City, so I might have to save it for next time. It's incredible how the two rampaging Pokemon would flee from it in fear. Yeah, kind of strange to me as well. Okay, now Wallace is going to tell me to see what Maxie and Archie have to say for themselves. But I don't think I have enough time to do that, so I think I'm going to leave that for next time. So let's see what those two have to say for themselves. But we're going to have to wait next time, so see ya!